Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. Dawn spills through paper screens. A 92-year-old woman pads softly across a wooden floor, slides open her door, and steps into the cool air. Her back is straight, her steps are steady, and she's carrying a small shopping bag to the corner market for vegetables. She offers a gentle bow to a neighbor, smiles, and keeps moving. No smartwatch, no protein shaker, no gym membership. And yet, she is stronger, steadier, and more mobile than many people half her age. How? Not through punishment or perfection, but through 6 simple movements practiced daily. Small rituals woven into life like steam into tea. 6 habits any of us can learn, especially if we're over 50 and determined to stay independent, sharp, and joyful for decades to come. Today, we're going to walk slowly, deliberately, through those 6 daily movements Japanese elders used to stay well. We'll explore why they work, how to start safely at home, what to do if your knees complain or your balance wobbles, and how to stitch them into the quiet places of your day so they become as automatic as brushing your teeth. We'll layer in breathing, posture, and a few micro-drills that sharpen your reflexes and protect you from falls. We'll add stories from kitchens, gardens, and sidewalks, the real places where health happens. And when we're done, you'll have a gentle, surgeon-approved routine you can do in slippers, in socks, even beside the kettle as it hums. Before anything else, a warm note. This is friendly, educational guidance. If you live with a medical condition, recent surgery, dizziness, or pain that worries you, check with your clinician or physiotherapist first. Then come back ready to move with wisdom. Safety is strength. Movement 1 is Sampo, slow, mindful walking. In the West, we often think exercise means sweat and timers and feel the burn. In Japan, elders embrace something quieter. Walking is practice. At sunrise, streets and riversides fill with neighbors strolling, not racing. Eyes up, shoulders soft, steps easy. It is ordinary, and because of that, it is extraordinary. Slow walking oils the hinges of your ankles, wakes the small muscles in your feet that keep you steady on uneven pavement, and nudges blood pressure toward calmer shores. The trick isn't speed, it's awareness. Feel your heel kiss the ground, your weight roll through your foot, your toes press as you leave. Let your arms swing, your jaw unclench, your gaze lift to the horizon. 2 rules. Walk like you are proud of your height, and walk like you are carrying a teacup filled to the brim on your head. Steady, elegant, unrushed. If you're returning to movement, begin with 5 to 10 minutes around the block once or twice a day. Use landmarks, past the bakery to the postbox, around the small park, and add a minute every few days. If your knees ache, shorten your stride and slow down. If your back tenses, imagine your crown reaching to the sky, as though a gentle thread were lifting you taller with each step. If it's raining, walk indoors. A hallway circuit, a mall, or even in place while you listen to your favorite song. One gentleman in Osaka called his slow walk, "my moving postcard." Each morning he collects tiny scenes he can't see from a car. Dew on leaves, a shop cat yawning, a neighbor's new plant. Consistency, not intensity, is what makes Sampo powerful. 10 mindful minutes daily beats an ambitious plan that's abandoned by Thursday. Movement 2 is Radio Taiso, the morning symphony. Every day, a cheerful tune plays on Japanese radio, and people of all ages move together for about 3 minutes. Swing arms, bend knees, circle shoulders, twist gently at the waist, touch the sky, fold and unfold. It is brief, rhythmic, and strangely joyful. The value is in the patterning, coordinated motions that ask both sides of your body and both hemispheres of your brain to cooperate. It's not cardio class. It's a daily software update for your joints and your nervous system. You can find plenty of Radio Taiso sequences online, but you don't need a perfect routine to get the benefits. Put on any piece of music that makes your eyebrows rise with delight and practice this simple flow. Inhale and sweep arms wide, exhale and sweep them down. Shoulder rolls backward 5 times. Gentle side bends right and left. Knee softening like you're lowering onto a tall stool and standing again. Gentle torso twists as though passing a tray to someone behind you. 3 minutes. That's all. Why does this matter? Because stiffness is not just in muscles, it's in movement variety. Repeating a small set of motions each morning reminds your body of its full menu. One woman in her 80s told me, laughing, "Radio Taiso is my coffee, but it doesn't stain my teeth." She swears it's the reason she can still hang laundry without a creak, reach the top shelf, and turn her head to spot a bus coming without moving her feet. Small motion, big returns. Movement 3 is the deep squat rest. In many Japanese homes and gardens, squatting is simply how people spend time, waiting, pruning, chatting, resting. Chairs are useful, but chairs also steal ability if they become the only posture we know. The deep squat is a cradle for your hips, knees, and ankles. It keeps them honest. If you haven't squatted in years, don't drop into the deep end. Begin at the edge of a sturdy chair or kitchen counter. Stand with feet a little wider than hip width, toes slightly out. Glide your hips back as though you're closing a car door with your bum, and bend your knees just a little, keeping your heels heavy. Lower into a mini squat you could hold and breathe in for a slow count of 3. Then press through your feet and rise. That is a squat rest in training. Do 5 small repetitions a few times a day. Over weeks, sink a little deeper, hold a little longer, and explore the bottom position for a breath or two while lightly touching the counter. If floor squatting is part of your culture or you've kept the ability, spend 30 to 60 seconds in that restful deep squat once or twice a day, keeping your heels on the ground if possible, chest lifted, spine long. If not, celebrate the mini squat, your joints get the message just the same. Researchers sometimes use the sit to rise test as a quick window into longevity. Getting down and up from the floor without using hands is associated with better outcomes. The deep squat is a cousin to that skill, a way to preserve the angles and strengths required to live close to the ground. A farmer in Hokkaido put it more beautifully. If I can squat, I can plant. And if I can plant, I am alive. Start small. Smile at every centimeter. Movement 4 is the single leg stand, balance like a tree. Balance is not decoration. It's defense. It's the difference between a stumble and a story. Japanese elders often practice standing on one leg for 30 to 60 seconds daily, sometimes while brushing their teeth or washing a cup. Try it near a counter. Lift one foot just a few centimeters. Stare softly at a spot on the wall ahead. Breathe low into your belly. If you wobble, touch down and start again. Switch legs. Begin with 10 to 20 seconds per side twice and build. To make it friendlier, keep a few fingers resting on the counter. Over time, reduce from 5 fingers to 1 to the air. To make it more interesting, turn your head left and right slowly while balancing, or close your eyes for 2 to 3 seconds, only if you're safe and steady with a counter under your fingertips. Your core, hips, and ankle muscles will learn to whisper to each other, "I've got you." A favorite trick is the daily anchor. Balance on one leg while the kettle boils, then switch legs while the tea steeps. These moments add up. A 70-year-old grandmother said, "My grandchildren laugh when I do this, but I laugh harder when they fall over first." That playful spirit is the secret sauce. Balance trained with a grin sticks longer. Movement 5 is floor sitting and rising, earth to standing and back. In Japan, floor life continues into the 8th and 9th decades. Tea ceremonies, stretching, watching TV on a cushion. The skill beneath that culture is precious. Getting down and up with control. If getting to the floor is comfortable, practice this once a day. Lower onto one knee while holding a counter, then the other, place hands and step one leg out, then the other into a hands and knees position. From there, sit back to your heels and swing to one hip, then to sitting. Reverse the pattern to stand. Roll to one side, hands under shoulders, step one foot forward so you're half kneeling, press through your front foot to rise, and meet your other foot. If the floor is not friendly right now, practice sit to stand from a chair. Feet under knees, lean forward, stand without hands if possible, sit with control. Do 5 to 8 reps daily. This simple pattern preserves something larger than strength. Identity. An elder once told me, "When I can sit with my grandchildren on the floor and rise again without help, I am still me." That's the goal. Movement 6 is the towel twist. Wring strength into your grip. Hold a rolled towel between both hands and twist as though gently squeezing water out. Then reverse the twist. Keep shoulders relaxed and chest tall. Do 10 slow twists each direction. This little drill lights up forearms, wrists, and shoulders while coaxing mobility through the upper back. Grip strength quietly predicts vitality. Opening jars, carrying bags, using tools, catching yourself on a rail. These are daily tests you pass if your hands can argue back. If fingers are tender, reduce force and focus on gentle range. Add a finger-thumb pinch. Touch thumb to index, middle, ring, little finger one at a time, then reverse. Think of it as piano for hands. A grandmother told me, "The towel twist keeps me strong enough to stir soup for my family. If I can stir, I'm useful." Strength with purpose. Now you might say these are too simple. Can small motions move big needles? The answer is yes if they are daily. Japanese elders don't treat movement as a weekly appointment. They treat it as a daily hygiene. Like brushing teeth, not like signing in at a gym. Drops of water carve stone not because they are forceful, but because they are faithful. Your goal isn't soreness. It's sovereignty over small tasks that stack into a big life. Let's braid these into a gentle daily routine. 15 to 20 minutes, no special kit. Warm up, 3 minutes. Stand tall. Inhale, sweep arms wide. Exhale, sweep them down, 5 times. Roll shoulders backward 10 slow circles. March in place softly for 30 seconds, feeling heel roll toe with each step. Ankle circles. Lift one foot and draw slow circles in the air 5 each direction. Switch feet. Main practice, 12 to 15 minutes. Sampo, 2 minutes of slow, mindful walking in place or around the room to set rhythm. Wall push-ups with pause. 8 leisurely reps, 2-second hold near the wall. Rest 20 seconds. Seated leg lifts with hold. 8 to 10 per leg, 2-second hold at the top. Rest 20 seconds. Bird dog holds. 5 per side, 5-second holds. If standing, lightly touch the chair. Rest 20 seconds. Supported step back lunges. 8 per side. Pause 1 count at your bottom. Rest 20 seconds. Seated overhead press if you wish to add it as a bonus, though not one of the 6 Japanese habits. It pairs beautifully 8 to 10 reps with water bottles or light weights. If not, repeat towel twist here. Towel twist. 10 slow twists each way. Single leg stand. 20 to 30 seconds per leg. Repeat twice. Floor sit and rise or sit to stand 1 to 3 gentle down and UPS with support as needed. Cool down, 2 to 3 minutes. Seated or standing, inhale through the nose for a count of 4. Exhale like fogging a mirror for a count of 6, 4 breaths. Chest opener. Clasp hands behind you or hold a towel between hands and gently reach back. Soften the ribs. Cat-cow at the counter. Hands on the counter, round upper back lightly as you exhale. Lift chest and lengthen spine as you inhale. 5 times. That's your 6 for everyday practice. If time is tight, split it. A morning radio taiso warm-up and balances while teeth are brushed. Later, leg lifts and towel twists during TV. Evening squat rests while dinner simmers. A single floor sit and rise before bed to keep the skill fresh. Sprinkling counts. A few refinements make these habits even safer and more satisfying. Breath pairs. Breathe out on the effort, pressing away from the wall, standing from the chair, rising from the lunge. Breathe in on the return. This keeps blood pressure steadier and focus clear. Think exhale equals power. Gaze and posture. Your eyes are balance anchors. Look where you're going, not down at your feet. Imagine your collarbones smiling wide. It lifts your chest and frees your neck. Environment. Remove scatter rugs, tame cords, add a small lamp to dim corners. Keep a sturdy chair near your practice area. And wear shoes with grip or go barefoot on non-slip floors. Pacing. Leave 1 rep in the tank. You should feel worked, not wiped. Soreness is a postcard from yesterday's effort. Sharp pain is a letter that says, please adjust. Progression. Every 2 weeks, change 1 thing. Add 1 rep. Lengthen a hold by 1 second. Step 5 centimeters farther from the wall. Stand 5 seconds longer on 1 leg. Small nudges are sustainable. What about sore knees or tight hips? For squats, hinge back more and bend less, keeping knees tracking over second toes. For leg lifts, keep the knee a little soft at the top and shorten the range. For floor sitting, use a cushion under your hips, or practice from a higher perch like a low bench. For balance, Widen your stance and keep a fingertip on a counter. There is a version of every movement that fits your today. Let's add 3 micro drills that many Japanese elders weave into errands. Toe fan/heel fan. While standing at the sink, lift all your toes, spread them like a fan, place them down. Then lift your heels a centimeter and set them down. 10 repeats each. It wakes up the small muscles that make your feet nimble. Head turns while walking. During sampo, occasionally turn your head left and right slowly while stepping. Train your inner ear and eyes to stay friends with your feet. Do it only when safe. Carry something. Once or twice a day, carry a light bag or basket for a minute or two with the chest tall and the arm close. That's farmer's carry. Grip strength meets posture. It's functional, and you'll feel like the capable village auntie everyone trusts. Stories help us remember, so let me share a few. In Kyoto, Mr. Tanaka, 76, begins each day with Radio Taiso on his veranda. He says, "It reminds my body of its shapes." He then squats to pinch herbs for breakfast miso and balances on one leg as he waters the bonsai. He doesn't call this exercise. He calls it mourning. In Sapporo, Mrs. Aoki keeps a small towel in the living room. When commercials air, she rings it and reverses, then pinches each finger to thumb and back. She says, "My soup tastes better when my hands are strong." In Fukuoka, a former teacher balances on one leg while reciting a haiku aloud, then switches legs for the second verse. Body and mind together, he smiles. Each of them is not chasing youth. They are practicing agency. If you're thinking, this all sounds lovely, but life is noisy, here's a 1-week blueprint that fits around real days. Monday morning. Radio Taiso plus single leg stand while brushing teeth. Afternoon. 5 mini squat rests at the counter. Evening towel twists during TV plus sit to stand 5 times. Tuesday. Sampo for 10 minutes after lunch. Afternoon. Seated leg lifts 10 plus wall push-ups 8 with holds. Evening. Bird dog. Standing. 5 per side. Wednesday morning. Balance 30 seconds per side plus toe fans. Midday. Supported step back 8 per side. Evening. Sit to rise from the floor or chair, once with control. Thursday. Repeat Tuesday's strength moves. Add a gentle chest opener at the doorway. Friday. Sampo plus choose 2 favorite moves from the 6 and do 1 set each. Keep it light. Smile. Saturday. Garden, market walk, or museum stroll. Sprinkle in 3 one-leg stands throughout the day. Sunday. Full 6 for everyday practice, 15 minutes total. And write 1 line in a small notebook. Today, my balance felt steadier standing on the left. Or, I added 1 second to my wall hold. That's proof, and proof fuels persistence. Let's answer some frequent questions. What if I get dizzy? Pause. Sit. Sip water. Practice balance with a finger on the counter and eyes on a steady point. Avoid closing your eyes until you feel very steady with support. What if I can't kneel? Skip floor work for now. Use sit to stand and chair-based mobility. If kneeling is a goal, place a folded towel under one knee for 1 second. Then up. Over weeks, the second becomes 2. What about arthritis? Think motion is lotion. Shorter ranges, slower speed, more frequent gentle sessions. Warm joints with a warm cloth beforehand and finish with easy circles. What shoes? Indoors, barefoot or socks with grips on safe flooring help feet communicate with the ground. Outdoors, a supportive shoe with a firm heel counter and flexible forefoot is your friend. Does timing matter? Not as much as consistency. Attach these moves to existing routines. Kettle boils balance. TV adds towel twist. Waiting for a bus mini squat and ankle circles. After washing hands wall push-ups. Habit hooks beat motivation on busy days. How will I know it's working? You'll notice life getting lighter in small places. Standing from the sofa with fewer hands. Stepping off a curb without a whisper of panic. Turning to greet a friend without shuffling your feet. Opening a jar without bargaining. You'll stand taller in photographs. The ground will feel friendlier. Those are victories. Layer in breathing as a quiet medicine. Inhale slowly through your nose. feeling the breath blossom low into your belly and back. Exhale longer than you inhale through softly pursed lips as though cooling tea. During effort, pressing from the wall, rising from the chair, holding the bird dog, breathe out. On the way down or back, breathe in. The rhythm steadies your heart and anchors attention. If you love numbers, keep them humble. One more second on the balance. One more rep on the leg lift. One extra door frame passed on Sampo. If you love stories, mark moments instead. Carried both bags in. Stood to clap at the concert without gripping the chair. Knee didn't complain on the garden path. These tiny lines are bigger than any stopwatch. If you care for someone or you're doing this as a pair, make it social. You do the wall push-ups while they count. They do the leg lifts while you cue the hold. Celebrate with a shared tea. Health is sticky when it's shared. A final, gentle myth to retire. I'm too old to change. Muscles adapt in their 60s. Bones respond in their 70s. Brains rewire in their 80s. The body is not a machine with an expiry date. It's a living conversation. Speak to it daily, even quietly, and it answers with strength. Let's bring this to a soft landing. Picture yourself 3 months from now. You rise from your chair without thinking. Your shoulders rest back without effort. The pavement feels honest under your feet, and your head turns smoothly to greet the world. You balance on one leg while the kettle hums and laugh when your grandchild tries to copy you and topples into a giggle. You squat to tend a plant and stand again with a sigh of satisfaction, not relief. These are not gym goals. They are life goals, and they grow from daily drops. So, if you are over 50, over 60, over 70, here's your invitation. Add the 6. Slow walks, radio taiso, squat rests, single leg stands, floor sit and rise or sit to stand, towel twists. No gym, no drama, just results that compound quietly daily. You don't need new clothes. You don't need an app. You need the next 5 minutes and then the next 5 tomorrow. Because the real secret isn't the movements themselves. It's the decision to keep moving. It's the choice, today, not someday, to make your body a place worth living in. To practice the skills that build dignity. Standing, reaching, stepping back safely, carrying, kneeling, rising, smiling. To make health not a sprint toward youth, but a steady walk toward freedom. This is Healthy Buddy, reminding you, health isn't about adding years to your life, but adding life to your years. Life that looks like cherry blossoms overhead. A steady hand on the bus. A laugh in the kitchen as you wring a towel and feel your grip say, yes. A proud back that tells the world you are here. If this warmed your heart or nudged your feet, share it with someone you love. And if you want more warm, science-backed wellness you can actually live, you're welcome to stay with us. We'll keep moving together. Slowly, wisely, joyfully, one walk, one squat, one balance, one rise, one twist at a time. Your journey doesn't begin tomorrow. It begins again right now.
Hold up, if you care about your health. Don't skip this. Healthy Buddy's top picks are Here Clean. Trusted products that help you feel better every day. More energy, better sleep, stronger you. Check them out now, your body will thank you.